Alright guys, we are back on the Banished game, and we have survived the winter. So, I am trying to figure out what is next. I know that we talked about we need to get a blacksmith, we need to get a road in, we need to keep expanding that food. We're at this juncture where do we want to just try to take off and do as much as we can and really go crazy, or do we want to try to keep winning this game and be secure about it? And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm more of the let's be secure about this process kind of person than the let's go for the win right away kind of thing. So I'm going to shoot right away. I really want to do... So there's two things that I thought about in this interim process. There's we need to keep getting the crops, we need to get the logs going, and we need to get the blacksmith. Those things have to happen. But I also thought about the fact that I want to get a trading post set up. And then also we can try to do the hunting for even more food as well as leather, because eventually our warm clothes, where's it at? Our clothing right now is only at 9, and that'll be a big factor as far as warmth as well. So we've got a lot of different things I think that we need to get in. So before I hit go, first of all, I heard from at least one person. They said turn down the sound, turn down the sound. So now I have to find out where the sound is. I think I am absolutely okay with turning down the ambient noise, the effects, the UI volume. That should be good. Turn down the sound even more. There. All right. So first thing, we need a smith, which... Is it this one? Yes. So I think it would be best to go here. I'm all about using our space best, so let's go ahead and just build that one here. It's going to take a lot of stone, which we currently do not have. We do not have enough stone, but we have enough iron. And then we will need, what was the other one? So I want to get I would love to get to be able to trade, but I don't think that that's initially most vital. I think that the hunter-gatherer would be absolutely vital right away. But then we also need a tailor to get that done too. Man, this is where things really kind of get hectic for us. So let's go ahead and do this, because I'm thinking that I'll put the trading right here, the trading post. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So we got the tailor, we got the blacksmith, and then we also need the hunters. So if we decided to do that, my understanding is it doesn't really matter where we put it. It just needs to be a place where there are deer. I see deer here. I see deer here. I think the most ideal place would be to put it right here. So I think... Because eventually, I don't know if we're going to necessarily expand down here. So I think this will be a great initial point. Let's just go ahead and put that here. So we'll do that. How are we doing on housing? I told you guys this would possibly be a future problem. So housing's okay for right now. But we're going to want to expand that fairly soon. The good thing about the hunting is that it will bring in food, and we're at 700 at the beginning of the year, so that's actually excellent. So let's go ahead and do some resources. We'll collect this stone because we'll need that. Go ahead and collect this stone. I'm just going to leave it at that for now. And then as far as roads, traveling, we're just going to do a regular dirt road for now. I'm afraid we'll spend way too much stone, which we need. Alright, so let's do that. We should be good to go. Now I do want to make sure I keep that food production going. This needs to be a priority here. This needs to be a priority. So eventually we are going to stick more houses in. In fact, let's just go ahead and decide where they're going to go. I'm thinking that the road will go right here. So we'll do this, this, and this, but we're going to, yeah, let's leave that off. Pause this, and pause this. All right, so they're building the road. That's good. In all honesty, we probably could just go ahead and expand that this way too. Expand it this way. And expand it this way. We've got enough farmers. That's good. I'm glad I switched that back. We've got tons of builders that we could be using, but we'll leave it at that for now. We've got a woodcutter. We've got a forester. We've got no extra people. So whoever's on building duty is on building duty. And it just is what it is. So let's see, where did we put that hunting lodge? There it is. We got no people on that one. That's okay. We got no people on this one. No people on this one. Huh? So wait, what are they doing? Now I'm just confused. Oh, because they're out here? Yeah, let's go ahead and stop that for the time being. All right, excellent. So I said it would never go over 5. Let's go ahead and push it to 5. We've got people growing food. That's excellent. This one seems to be going a lot faster than this one. That's because there's 5 on this one and 1 on this one. That's dumb. So that should be better. In fact, let's go ahead and drop that down to 2 and drop this one up to 4 just so it evens out again. Sometimes I don't know why it doesn't just automatically do that for you, but that's okay. So this could go all the way up to 300. I'm wondering if I drop it down to 200, that would, because they're not going to get firewood for this period of time, but they could help build all this stuff, so I think that'll be helpful. So she's at capacity now, so she's going to go help with other things. So I think that'll be very helpful. We've got people fishing here, which is good because I only want one person there doing that fishing. Got one person here. Excellent. So we've got one person there and 2 people doing that. Excellent. Let's see if we can zoom in on this real quick. See, these guys will get hunted. That'll be good for us. And we may need just to build more of those guys, but it just depends. I know with the gathering, that needs to be what they would call old trees. And so if you're constantly cutting down and replanting, that doesn't help with the gatherer stuff as far as food in the wintertime and the medicine, stuff like that. So that doesn't necessarily help with things. All right, let's see. What else should we do? Is there anything, or we just kind of have to sit back and wait? Got 6 children who will eventually become adults. The crop field's doing great. That's at 33%. This is at 87%. We're still in early summer, so that's okay. They just need to pick up production a little bit. I'm thinking if I leave them here and they cultivate that a little bit faster, that'll catch it up. I'm not 100% sure. Because when they do actually gather the resources, I want them to be split even. But I'll let it go for a little while. Okay, good. We got stone, which is what we need. Come on, remove the stuff. I'm not sure what to do as far as optimizing this process. How in the world could I get rid of that stuff more quickly? I know I could just go ahead and remove everything, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the builders have sped up in that process. Firewood's good, so she should be helping a lot. I guess we can just go ahead and do this. Remove the trees. I don't think there's any stones, no iron. So just got to remove that stuff. I wonder if they took a priority doing all this other stuff over here. Yep, so that's not a worry. That's okay. Alright. I'm going to move you back over there. Go ahead and join them. I will say this. Whenever winter comes, I'm going to up the amount of builders I need, just so that all that stuff gets done a lot faster. That'll be much better for us. So those things will get done. They just might not get done during the summer whenever we're trying to grow a lot of food, which is okay. I'm absolutely okay with that. So we could do 6 there if we need it. That's evening out. That's good. We've got a lot of beans. Soon we'll have a lot of cabbage. This guy's just trucking away, isn't he? One of the things I will say with this is as soon as we get comfortable with the food and we feel happy with the population, which will need to happen. It doesn't take, I think it takes at least 2 or 3 years to get there. I literally just come in and say, destroy it, destroy it. And this guy is just plants. Don't care about cutting down. In fact, let's not worry about cutting down at all, because we've got so many logs over here. How are we doing? I know it's still at capacity. Is that why they don't remove the resources? Is because this is at capacity? That might actually be true. I never thought about it that way. So let's do... Yeah. Let's just do another stockpile here for now. I'll probably end up getting rid of that one. But at least we can move all the resources. Because maybe that's what's holding us back from actually doing this, which would be a ridiculous reason. Got all these logs. All these deer I want to take. Good, good. I don't actually see deer down here, which is a little concerning. Oh, there they are. Okay, we should be good. A couple of different times I played this, I found that it's doubling and tripling the amount of hunters not in the same district, but like they're all spread out separately, actually helps a lot with being able to find enough deer skins to be able to keep producing. So that is actually very helpful. So that's what it was. That literally was what it was. I just needed to create another stockpile. Well, I'll be. That is a terrible reason. Alrighty. So we're down in tools, but we'll fix that fairly quickly. Oh my goodness, look how fast that went. Just because we had a stockpile. Now I feel foolish. Yes, Yes, now our reserves of stone are low. That's okay. So now that all of our farmers are done, they're helping out with all of this extra building. Actually, we can just go ahead and say, drop you guys. Drop you guys. I would like to do one more forester, but I'm just going to leave it as a laborer for now. Yeah, you guys don't need to do anything. Excellent. So we are going to survive winter. That's awesome. I think I'm actually going to get through an entire year moving forward. I wanted to start slow, make sure I got things going, but moving at a 5 times pace, if that's what I were to do every single episode, that'll help me get through all these different years all in one season. Now, that being said, we're going to start trading, so I'm going to make sure I spend a lot of time on that. We're going to start adding physicians and teachers, so it'll probably, for a short period of time, we'll be at 5x, but then we'll probably slow down again once things get a little bit more complicated, and I'm okay with that. All right, so we got you going. You'll be done soon. You'll be done soon. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I do need one person here. So I'm going to drop that down a little bit. Tool limit. No, I don't want it to be 100. Let's do 30. Excellent. Now I will say steel is better, but I haven't actually progressed to the point where I've actually created steel myself. We'll get to this in a future episode when we start to look at quarries and coal mines and everything like that. But I have a particular way that I like to approach trying to create this for myself, where I don't actually create steel. I don't actually create stone for myself, and I'll get into that in a little bit in a future episode. But for now, this should be good. I am thinking whenever I create my trading markets to have a stockpile right beside it so they can just instantly stockpile whatever needs to be done there. And I do want to get this trading post up as soon as these are created because I want to get animals. That's my next mission. So let's hit pause for a minute. Talk about a strategy. Actually, let's go at 1x. So my objective for this next year, this needs to get built. It's almost there. This is already running. That's a beautiful thing. We need to get these houses constructed, as well as we'll eventually, once we get into spring, start to create more food. This needs to happen. So basically, I want to get all of this running and create a trading post. If I can get that next episode, I'm going to be much happier. If I can get another crop field in somewhere around here, that'll be nice as well. So, tell me what you guys think. Should I be making more fields? Should I be shooting for bigger and faster and better? Or would you guys actually just go at this pace as well? And this is actually a really good pace for you guys to see someone do. I mean, right now we have 2,600 food, and that's going into the summer. So we are doing really well. We're at 48% capacity, which I'm very happy with. But maybe we could do better. Maybe we could focus more on thriving instead of surviving. So I'm a cautious person. I get that. I'm okay with that. But tell me what you guys think in the comments. How would you have done that differently? Should I be focusing on something a little bit different this next episode? Leave you guys comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.